Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Weston Racing. And on the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 6 Kings of Crunch, 5 Hot Wheels wagons, and a case of monster trucks from 2019. We're still keeping that bit going. I'm going to try and keep it going for all 12 unboxing videos this month. We'll see if I can stick with it or if I'm going to fail at some point. But yeah, today we're looking at Series 15 of the Greenlight Collectibles Kings of Crunch, the adult monster trucks. Basically what these are, for all the kids watching this video who may have never seen these before, basically what these are is they're like, you know, your toy monster trucks, right? Oh god, I can't reach. They're basically like your toy monster trucks, right? This is a Hot Wheels Monster Jam Bigfoot. They're basically like that, but they're slightly more expensive and have a tad bit more detail to them, so they look more realistic than these do. Now, what's interesting is because they're not toys, they're collectibles, they do break a lot easier, so that's the only issue. That's why, to all you kids watching this, these really aren't toys, they're more display pieces. You basically put them in your room and they look pretty. You don't really play with them, because if you play with them, they're going to explode, probably. But yeah, the other problem that you got to keep intact is the fact that because these trucks have so many detail, it is very often that you'll get a truck with something wrong with it. You know what I mean? Like you'll get a truck that has some sort of defect or some sort of problem, I guess is the best way to put it. Anyways, enough yapping, let's get into it. We've got a total of 6 trucks that we're going to look at today, and I'm going to be honest with you all. On my last video, I had a lot of knowledge about the trucks we were looking at, but that's because they were the biggest of the bigs, right? They were the big boys. These ones, on the other hand, I'm going to be honest, I actually don't know that much about most of these. Like Buffalo Trimmer 2, I know about, I've seen before. Black Knight, I know I've at least heard of, seen, or maybe seen that truck. Michigan Off-Road Center or Capital City Monster, wait. There's no insert. Do you see what there's no insert? What in the world? Wait a minute. I didn't realize I bought one that was missing the insert. That's hilarious. I throw those out anyways, but that's funny. There you go, video proof. I got an error. I got a packaging error, video proof right there. I'm still gonna open it, but because I don't feel like going out in the middle of a blizzard right now to go get a replacement. And then the other ones in this set are Bigfoot, Iron Eagle, and Goliath's Revenge. Like I said, Black Knight I've at least heard of before, Buffalo Trimmer 2, and Bigfoot I know. The other 3 I've never even heard of. Like they're trucks that I don't really know off the top of my head. Sorry, I went to go retrieve something that's already over at the side of my room because I'm an idiot. But yeah. Anyway, all of that prelude out of the way, let's get into the actual review. And coincidentally, the truck that we're going to be starting with is the one that has the error on it. We're going to start with Capital City Monster, the Michigan Off-Road Center Edition, which I think is quite literally what this truck is. I don't think it's actually called Michigan Off-Road Center. I think it's called Capital City Monster. Yep. 1978 Ford F-250 Capital City Monster with the Michigan Off-Road Center paint scheme. So yeah, that's basically what this thing is. Now, again, for those of you who are watching this and have never seen these before, the packaging that these come in is a bit egregious. As you can see, it has that sealed plastic, and the reason why it has that sealed plastic is so that way you can quite literally, even though, you know, these things are super fragile, the trucks are super fragile, so they put them in a packaging like this so you can do crap like this and not have to worry about damaging the truck. You know, you can go into Walmart. I don't condone this, and I'm not telling you to do this, but if you did, you could literally go into Walmart, grab one off the shelf, and throw it, and it would be perfectly fine. Again, don't do that. I'm just saying, if you did, like, accidentally dropped it, it would be fine because of the packaging. Now, the packaging isn't perfect because, for example, you know, if you took a hammer, like right here, and brought a hammer down on it, the truck would get obliterated. But it is safe enough that the truck can survive a fall in the package. If you took the truck out of the package and dropped it, it would probably get destroyed instantly. Now, the reason why I'm telling you all of this is because these things are stupid hard to get out of the package without, you know, obliterating it. So what I try to do is I try to take a knife, go on the back side, and basically cut the perimeter of the package with a knife in order to free the truck. And then, once I've done that, I basically peel it open like a tuna can. Watch this. So you basically cut the perimeter out, and then you grab this part, and then like I said, Did I not cut deep enough? I didn't cut deep enough, did I? Owie. Wow. I cut deep enough on this side at least. No. Yes. Okay. See, I usually there we go. And then I peel it open like a tuna can. Like that. You got to be careful. You'll cut yourself on this plastic if you're not careful. I pull that out because I actually hang on to card backs because I do that for some reason. And then take this piece out. Normally there would be a little sticker on this telling you what the truck is. Then you take your truck out. Just like that. It's that easy. Just kidding. It's incredibly difficult. All right. Here we go. The Capital City Monster. Also known as the Michigan Off-Road Center truck. Now, like I said, I'm doing a quick inspection real quick on these because Kings of Crunch are notorious for coming with errors on them. So like missing parts, tampo slides, things like that. This one, however, aside from the fact that the little sticker was missing on the package, this boy looks crisp. He looks beautiful. Not a single error on this entire truck. It looks factory perfect. So here you go, everybody. Here's the Capital City Monster. This is basically what a monster truck looked like back in the glory days, everybody. So Capital City Monster, Michigan Off-Road Center, powered by Ford 557, Watchros, got all the sponsors on the side and stuff. What does that say there? Lansing, Michigan is what it says under there. So the Michigan Off-Road Center is in Lansing by the sounds of things. But yeah, and like I said, you can see the insane amount of detail that this toy has in comparison to the, you know, Hot Wheels monster trucks, for example. We got an all-metal body. Like this is, listen, it's like a Tonka truck. Not a modern Tonka truck. They make them out of plastic now, which is infuriating. But I need to, again, off topic, I need to get my old Tonka trucks back, like find replicas of them. Just in pristine condition, just get the backhoe, the bulldozer, the dump truck, the other dump truck, the big dump truck, and the small dump truck. Just get the grader. I had a grader. I don't think I had a crane. I know there is a crane. I don't think I had that, though. But yeah, I'd love to get those. Put them on display in my bedroom. Ford, again, you can see all the headlight detail. This is actually a clear piece of plastic. This is not painted on. These are actually pieces of plastic that act as headlights, which is super duper cool. This is all molded up here. You can see the engine, super molded in. All the detail in the bed and then the back end. Home of Nightmares. Fantastic. I just thought that was your mother's house. What does that say? Barry James. I think that says Barry James. I have no clue. All right. But there you go, everybody. That is the Michigan, or the Capital City Monster Michigan Off-Road Center. And yeah, I'm not apologizing for that roast, by the way. All right, here we go. I'm toughening you guys up. All right, next up we have a truck that I actually know. This is the Buffalo Tremor 2. Oh crap, I didn't zoom out. This is Buffalo Tremor 2. Now the reason why I know this truck is because, one, I've actually seen videos of it racing against Bigfoot, but not only that, they actually brought this truck back to life recently. And by recently, I mean they did it like 6 months ago, but they did bring this truck back to life and do a modern rebuild of it, which was pretty cool to see. Now, fun fact about this one, if you guys, I found this the other day, which was pretty cool. For my birthday a couple weeks ago, I went bowling, but the bowling alley wouldn't accept us because they were, you know, overcrowded and stuff like that, and they didn't have barely anybody working there. So instead of bowling, we just decided to call it a night. We went and wandered around Walmart right before they closed, and I'm not even kidding. I think they literally just put it out on the shelf. I walked into the toy section and I found this. Now, for those of you who don't know what this is what the standard Buffalo Tremor looks like. This is the Walmart exclusive Buffalo Tremor. So it's got blue rims and a blue chassis. Yeah, that is what a Walmart exclusive Kings of Crunch looks like. This is on my wall of fame now. It's a pretty awesome little piece, I'm not gonna lie. It looks bad. Like, I would rather have this. I think this looks way cooler, but that's still neat just because it is, you know, a standard monster truck. And, you know, I paid like $6 or $7 for it at Walmart, and I could resell it on eBay for like $40. So that's pretty good. All right, let's get this thing out of the package. I'm not gonna bother you with it though. I'm gonna pause the video. Alrighty. Do a quick once around and check her out real quick. Make sure there's nothing wrong with her. She looks crispy. She looks crispy, my dudes. I don't see anything wrong with it. All right, here we go, everybody. This is Buffalo Tremor 2, and this truck is a, I think it's gotta be a Chevy C10, right? This is a Chevy C10, right? Chevy Silverado, 1986 Chevy Silverado. I did have the right make. I did not have the right model. Yeah, Buffalo Tremor 2. Again, just a classic monster truck. I don't know too much about this truck, honestly. Like I said, all I know is that it is it did get rebuilt recently. So this truck, the original version was redone to be able to be driven again, and then they made a modern remake of this truck, which was pretty cool. Which, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Buffalo Tremor 2 in the TNT Motorsports Unfinished Business? I'm pretty sure he was a part of that. I can't remember. You guys are gonna have to let me know there. And no, the hood does not open on this truck. That is just an outline on there. Believe me, I already tried. I'm going to try again because, you know, I didn't learn my lesson the first time. That does not open. Newsflash, that doesn't open. I tested it twice now. But yeah, just there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, that is supposed to be like that. Windshields popped out a little bit. That was a little scary. You can see what I mean there. I thought that was about to fall out. But yeah, there you go, Buffalo Tremor 2. That's a pretty cool one, honestly. I really do. I like how simple it is. There's something so nostalgic about a monster truck that just has a name and that's it. No sponsors, no chaotic paint scheme. It's just a standard old pickup truck. I think that's why I like the Pagliarulo's Excalibur so much. It just has that vibe, you know. It's just a classic Excalibur as well. Actually, now that I put some thought into it, has Kings of Crunch, has Greenlight made Excalibur? Because if they have, I need to get that. I know they've made Black Pearl and Titan, and I really do want to get those two. But, or not Black Pearl, Black Stallion. Black Stallion. Speaking of the color black, we got another one here. The third one we're going to look at today is Black Knight, which, again, I've heard of this truck. I don't know much about it, though. This is another one where it's just like, yeah, I've heard of Black Knight. What do you know about it? Absolutely nothing. I know absolutely nothing about this truck. All right, let's get her open. Guys, I think we got another crispy one here. We've been doing good. We didn't get a single one that's been bad. I remember the last video, we got a truck where the front and back end looks slightly separated from one another. But so far in today's video, we haven't gotten a single one that looks off. They all look crispy. This one does have some scratches on the tire, though, which is really fascinating. Do any of these trucks have tractor tires? Oh, none of these have tractor tires? That's lame. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's a trick of the light. My bad. The reflection on the tire blended in with the background on my studio, so I thought the one tire here had, like, super tall treads for some reason. But yeah, here we go. Black Knight. Again, super cool looking truck. It's got the Weston Racing colors. Like, they had to have known that, you know, I get it, guys, you know, I'm cool and all, but you don't have to constantly dedicate your trucks to me. It's fine. It's okay. Black Knight here with, you know, the red stripe and everything. You get the black paint scheme, Black Knight. I love the writing, how it's in the old medieval writing. The flame here. It is really neat, too, because it's like this one does have a super, like, cool paint scheme on it, but it still has that old style where it's not like a super in-depth. It's like a super in-depth and crazy paint scheme. But it, like, artistically is not that incredible because anymore, this looks like nothing. But back then, it was this guy probably had a very innovative paint scheme on his truck. But yeah, there you go, everybody. Black Knight. Again, same Chevy. It's a Chevy. A little Chevy. Got the lights up there. KC lights are a little crooked. Do you see that? They're pointing at the ceiling rather than out in front. Black Knight on the rear end. You got a silver trim on the back, and then the tail lights here. Black Knight, I'm not gonna lie, this might be my favorite truck of the video so far. I really like this. This is cool. Black Knight. I love the solid black paint scheme too, or the solid black body color. That is really beautiful to look at. All right, time for the OG. You already know who it is. Bigfoot number 6. Here we go. Bigfoot number 6. This one's cool because it has the forward back end on it. If I'm not mistaken, the old video game I used to play on N64, the Monster Truck Madness 64, I'm pretty sure this was the Bigfoot in that game. Actually, now that I think about it, that is completely wrong. Just pretend I didn't even say that. That's not even close. But the Bigfoot in that game did have a Ford tonneau cover on it. Anyway, let's get her out of the package. Before we go any further, I'd like to do this real quick. If you want to follow Greenlight Collectibles, they have Facebook, they have Twitter, and they have Instagram as well. Go check them out. They also have a website that you can go look at too. I just figured I'd shout that out real quick because if you go onto their social medias, you can see what Series 16 of the Kings of Crunch. This is Series 15. You can go see what Series 16 looks like, and you can also see what the really cool thematic series is for next year. It's I think it's County Police Department. They're doing 6 monster trucks that are police department themed, which is really cool. Excuse me. No errors on this one. This one looks crispy. All right, let's do it. Like I said, I've been getting really good luck today with these trucks. They've all been in really good condition. All right, so here is the Bigfoot number 6. Bigfoot 4x4x4. You got the double gas tank, all of that cool detail there. You got the front end, you can see the headlights there, the Ford logo on the grill. Pink KC lights, which I absolutely love seeing that. That's cool. And then on this side, which is really cool, you don't have the double gas tank on this side because obviously that wouldn't make any sense. But what's really cool is you got all the extra detail here. I love the attention to detail on these castings. Bigfoot on the back end, Ford, and then my favorite thing here is the tonneau cover that says Ford on it, made out of just plastic. Looks super duper cool. I love how awesome that looks because it looks honestly just like the real truck. Like honestly, if you put some dirt on these tires and then just held the truck like this and then green screened it into a real life monster truck show with like something in the background, I'm pretty sure it would take people a little bit to tell that it wasn't that it was a toy, not a real truck. It's like those videos you see where it's RC cars. You know what I mean? The RC car videos where you're watching it and you're like, hey, wait a minute, this is not a real video. It's an RC car. Guys, I had a stroke there. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm really struggling to make it through this video, but yeah, the Christmas season is getting to me. My social battery has drained completely already, and it's basically 3 days into December. But anyway, there you go, everybody. The Bigfoot right there. Really cool. All right, now to the two cool ones. These ones are neat, but like I said, I've never even heard of these trucks before. First up, we have Iron Eagle. Never in my life have I heard of this truck. This truck is so interesting looking though. I love the paint scheme. It kind of gives me like Home Depot vibes. And the engine setup up front is super freaking cool. I cannot wait to get this one out of the package. Let's do the Iron Eagle, everybody. All right, here we go. Here is the Iron Eagle. And I just realized I have the truck facing the wrong direction. My bad. This is the Iron Eagle. Like I said, this is a really neat looking truck, if I'm being honest. I think it's cool. Super duper cool looking. I'm not even going to joke with you on that one. It is an awesome truck. But I have no clue. Like I said, I've never even heard of this truck, never seen this truck before. Quick shift transmission. Oh, quick shift transmissions is what that says back there. But it's just such a cool truck. It's got a cool name too. Like it's weird. It's a weird one. It's got a visor on it. I love when monster trucks have visors on them. I think that just looks so cool. And I love the engine setup on this one so much. It is so cool. It looks like it's trying to be a hot rod and the classic Gravedigger at the same time. Like that is such a fun engine setup. Super duper cool there. Iron Eagle, everybody. Again, tonneau cover on this one too. I love the open beds, but the tonneau cover is pretty cool on all these. Ford as well. There you go, everybody. That is the Iron Eagle right there. Really cool one. I like it. I love the orange. The orange chassis is super duper fun. You know that the driver of this truck hand painted that chassis too. With like spray, like he had to go through and like spray paint all the parts and then build it. Like you know that the processes that they use nowadays for this stuff probably don't work. Like, then again, I could be spitballing. I don't know. I wasn't even alive during the time that these trucks ran in real life, so who knows. All right, final truck for the video is Goliath's Revenge. I love the paint scheme on this one. It's super cool. My only concern is that the little headache rack back here does not look like it's attached on the one side, and I'm hoping that's not the case, but we're about to find out. Let's open her up. Alrighty, here we go. I did do a look. The headache rack is in fact supposed to look like that. It is supposed to overhang like that. There you go, everybody. This is Goliath's Revenge, the final truck for today's video. I love that deep blue. That is awesome. This truck is sick. Honestly, I like this more than Iron Eagle because look at the blue body, and then if you look at the chassis, it's the same blue. That is so cool. God, I love that. That's awesome. Truck's got a visor as well, got a super huge headache rack. Back end has Goliath's Revenge written on it. You got the huge logo, which looks super cool. This, if I had to guess, this might actually, like, if I had to put money on it, I would argue that out of the 6 trucks we've looked at today, this is probably the most modern of the 6, because this one just gives off a more modern vibe than the other ones we looked at. But yeah, that is Goliath's Revenge there, everybody. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's video. We have looked at them all there. Goliath's Revenge was a really cool one. Iron Eagle was also really cool. I might be a new Iron Eagle fan. That truck is neat looking. Of course, you got the OG Bigfoot in this set as well. Who could forget Bigfoot? Really awesome truck that I am now another fan of is Black Knight. That was a really fun one. Who can forget the legendary Buffalo Tremor 2? I love when trucks had sequel names on them too. Like you got Buffalo Tremor 2, No Problem 2, I'm pretty sure was one. Actually, Kings of Crunch, have they ever made No Problem? They should make No Problem. I don't think Kings of Crunch has done a Blazer style truck though. Because like they could do No Problem, they could do King Crunch, which ran on a No Problem style body with the Blazer, I think is what it was. They should totally do that. That'd be awesome. But yeah, everybody, that is the full set of trucks right there. The full set of Kings of Crunch Series 15, and I gotta say, it's a good set. Honestly, I would recommend this set to people. It is super nice. And like I said, there's a lot of interesting trucks in here. Iron Eagle is really cool. Goliath's Revenge is really awesome. I like Black Knight. It's just an all-around really nice set. So for all you Kings of Crunch collectors out there watching this video, this is the full set for you right here. That was my full review of it, and that is all I got for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next diecast unboxing review. Thank you, and good night.